What's going on, gunners? Welcome back to the Beginner Gunner. I have some exciting news. On the last video, I told you all that I purchased 2 new firearms. Right off the back, I'm going to tell you what they are. I purchased a Hi-Point C9 and a Maverick 88 shotgun. So a little backstory. A while ago, before I purchased my Smith & Wesson SD9, I was on the fence of purchasing the Hi-Point C9 or a FMK, which is made here in California. Go ahead, California. But the FMK been out of stock. I ran across a sale for the Hi-Point, so I paid $149 for the Hi-Point, and I must say I like it. I've shot one before. My buddy, he has one, so I've shot his 2 or 3 times, and it's nothing like shooting your own firearm. So once I took it to the range and shot it, I thoroughly liked it. I enjoyed it. I don't know if it's this gun that's more accurate than my Smith & Wesson, or I'm just starting to shoot more accurately and better. So I don't know what it is, but when I took the Hi-Point out to the range, I only was able to put 50 rounds through it. We'll talk about ammo in a minute. But I put 50 rounds through it, and I was pretty accurate. I was darn accurate. I was more accurate with this gun than I am with my Smith & Wesson. So with that said, let me show you guys the C9. Everyone knows what the Hi-Point looks like. It's not a beautiful gun, but like I said, I really like it. And for the price, it does what it needs to do. It's a fun firearm to shoot. The recoil is not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Like I said before, I've shot my buddy, so I knew what to expect, but it's nothing like shooting your own gun. It's like when you shoot your own gun, you shoot it the way you want to shoot it. When you're shooting someone else's firearm, you kind of a little timid with it because you don't want anything to go wrong, or you don't know how they have it set up or whatever. But it turns out I'm very happy with this firearm. The downside to it that I don't like, it's a little heavy. That's okay. I think that helps out with the recoil actually, but it's a little heavy to shoot for a long time. It gets tiring in the hand. The issue I'm having with this is, so the magazine that came with it holds 8 rounds, is this one here, and then I picked up a 10-round magazine. So the issue I'm having is when I load my 8-round in and I have my slide back and I hit the slide release, it won't go forward. I have to kind of like tap it and it'll go ahead and slide, which isn't a big deal. But when I have my 10-round in there, I have no issues. I hit the slide release and it slides back in and I'm ready to shoot. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and just order a couple of more 10-round mags and just use those, and just have this extra 8-round mag, you know, for backup or whatever. But and a few other things is the grips are a little slippery, so what I plan on doing is go ahead and putting some texture paint on here on the grips. And the thing about it is, a lot of videos I've seen on the Hi-Point are older videos, so I believe Hi-Point has addressed a lot of the issues that consumers were complaining about. So that's a plus for them, that they're listening to their consumers and people that are buying them. And I would suggest, if you have $150, $100 laying around, just go ahead and get one and try it out. Because another thing is, like, people that don't have Hi-Points bash Hi-Points, and people that have them pretty much enjoy them. I mean, they won't say it's the best gun they own, but it is a good gun to have, and to have to, I don't want to say kick around, but have an inexpensive gun that you can just throw around in a truck or however you want to do it or whatnot. But for me, I like it because how accurate I am with it. That's the main thing. I haven't had any malfunctions. I put 50 rounds through there. I've heard a lot of people say you won't start having issues until you put 200, 300 rounds through it. One downside is this clicky noise in there, and this has something to do with the release mag. But when you have it in there, you don't. Oh, I guess you do still hear it, but you know, it is what it is. $150, but you have a 9mm. So let's move on to the next firearm I purchased, which is the this is my Maverick 88. It has the pistol grip with the retractable stock. If I can get it open, there it is. Right here. So the reason why I went with the Maverick 88 was price, and it's basically a Mossberg. And I already knew that I wanted to change the stock on whatever shotgun I got to the Magpul stock and the Magpul 4-on. So it didn't make sense for me to spend $400 on a shotgun, and then I was going to add an extra $125 for the stock and the 4-in. So I decided just go ahead and go the cheaper model, and that way I'll come out on top as far as price wise. I paid $249 for this, and then the stock is 99 bucks, so I'm still under $400. Yeah, and this is the first time I shot a shotgun, and I shot it with bird shots because that's all that they had. They didn't have any buck shots, and you aren't allowed to shoot slugs at the range that I go to. So I don't know if the recoil is different between bird shot, buckshot, and slug. But with the bird shot, after about 8-9 rounds, I was pretty tired, man. It takes a lot out of you to shoot a shotgun, especially if it's your first time shooting one. But one thing I must say is that first initial shot is like, I don't want to say heaven, but it's like, wow, this is some heavy horsepower. You guys know I'm into cars, so I'm using horsepower. It's some heavy power coming behind this. So I can imagine what a slug is going to do. I don't know if the recoil is going to be much more than what bird shots are, but I had a good time for the 10 rounds I did shoot, because like I said, I was tired. I got a little fatigued from holding it and shooting it. It was my first time shooting it, and I'm learning the stance, how to hold it properly or whatever. But one thing I could say is I can do this all day and just be happy with the fact that I have a shotgun that makes that international noise that everyone knows. So with that said, let's talk a little bit about ammo. So it's not that ammo is just so expensive right now. The problem I'm having is finding ammo. I don't mind paying $18 to $24 for a box of 50 ammo. I'm sure before this pandemic started that ammo was cheaper, but that's what I know now, that price of ammo. So my issue is just finding ammo. Every place I go is out of stock, or they only limit 2 boxes per customer. Yes, I can go back every day and buy 2 more boxes, but here in California, they charge you $1 for a background check, and then $1 for the ammo. Dollar fee, including the $18 or $19 you're paying for the ammo. There's a shooting range that I go to, but they want you to purchase a lane and able to buy ammo. So if I wanted to go and just buy ammo and take it home with me, I would have to pay for a lane. And the lane is $16 and ammo is $18. So that doesn't make sense to do that just to buy ammo. So even with 22 LR, and I enjoy shooting my 22, even with that, it's hard to find. I can't find any anywhere. And then like here in California, you can't order ammo online and have it shipped to the house. You have to have it shipped to a FFL. Then FFL charges you their fee, and sometimes if you purchase online, they don't charge you tax. So when the FFL receives it, they charge you tax, and then they charge you their fee. So you're paying almost, I won't say double, but you're paying a lot more than the initial price of the ammo alone. So in one of my previous videos, I purchased a G sight. I told you guys a little bit about that. I just haven't had enough time to actually utilize it. I want to go to the range more, but what I want to really do is just stockpile a little more ammo. I want to have at least 1,000 rounds of 9mm. I'm close, but I'm not there yet. But it seems like every time I buy some ammo, I want to shoot it. And that's the issue I'm having. I enjoy shooting, so I want to go to the range as much as possible. But once again, I don't want to use up all my ammo, and ammo's hard to find. So with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed my High Point C9. And if you all have any suggestions or anything about this firearm, let me know. Anything I can do to improve it. Like I said, the first thing I'm going to do is put some texture spray paint on the grips. And then as far as my Maverick, any suggestions you guys have, let me know. I'm going to change the B sight to something else. And I'll be able to put a rail on here so I can put a flashlight on or whatever. But enough of that. I just want to show you guys my 2 new firearms. And that way, when 2021 rolls around, I can show you all my 2021 gun collection. So it seems like since March, I've obtained 6 firearms. So I'm pretty much buying a firearm a month, just about. So that, you know, and can you have too many firearms? Maybe. But I enjoy it. And that's that. I'm going to wrap it up. So don't forget, gunners, we're all gunners, no matter if you're a beginner gunner, intermediate gunner, advanced, or pro gunner. And I think pretty soon I'm going to move up to intermediate. I plan on taking a range day class so I can get a little bit better with my shooting and things of that. So thanks for watching. I know it's a little long, but I'll see you guys later.